What is going on, everybody? This is Oreo here as always, and you're seeing something a little bit different today. You're seeing me lifting some IRL stuff because you guys wanted me to do stuff like that. So I figured I'd kind of like chronicle my journey since I record myself lifting all the time anyway. Might as well put it up on YouTube so I don't have to use up all my space on my computer. So what you're seeing right here is me squatting, and you'll see that I do go parallel. There's a lot of things that I was not happy about with this week. We're working with that 5x5 that I was put on there on the very beginning. I was not happy with one, my elbows. They're flared way up, way more than I would like, and you'll see that more so on the later sets. Other than that, I mean, it was pretty decent. It wasn't too bad, I guess. And I wasn't really excited about my very last set of squats. But other than my elbows flaring up, it was pretty good. I didn't have too much knee caving in and all that jazz. I'll work on getting some better angles. Other than this one angle for squats, I'm just kind of new to like actually caring about what you guys see. Then people just get rude and walk in front of a camera. Like, who does that? Who does that? This is 235 pounds for a good set of 5. Could have gone maybe a little bit lower on the squats, but it's not too bad, I guess. This is beltless right here, which, I mean, wasn't too bad at all. Then we're going to move on to 265 pounds for 5 or more. That's what that 5x5 plus means on that, or 3x5, my bad. Plus means on that last set it'd be like 5 plus. It's kind of like a gym window thing. If you look right here, my elbows are flared way out, and I'm not happy about that. It was kind of throwing me off whenever I felt back. You saw my right one twitch there because I just, oh God, it's so bad. It makes me want to, gross. I just do not like it at all. Oh well, and then this one I got risky and went and almost fell forward and almost died. That would have sucked. All right, then we're moving on to the overhead press, otherwise known as a military press, I guess. And, starting off with the 100. This is probably my favorite lift because I think it's the most manly thing in the world to just be able to press crap over your head. Not that I don't like the other stuff, but overhead press definitely my favorite one. And just kind of throw it in there. I don't even care. I was like, that's too easy. Overhead press is really easy for me, but I'm not very strong on it. Another one of 5 for 115 pounds. It's not that bad, I guess. Another thing I don't like is my elbows kind of flare out a little bit. Kind of need to tuck those in some more, I think. And in this one, I did try to play around with the camera angles. And then 130, and you see my little failed unracking there. So I had to throw it back in there and do it again. This is 130 pounds for, I think, 6, or I think I go for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one was a pretty big struggle. 5, yeah, and then I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and go for number 6. Will I get it? Nope. Then we're gonna move on to some deadlifts. Yep, yeah, some deadlifts. I wasn't really happy with that week of deadlifting either. My form was off. I did not feel good at all. I've been a baby lately about everything. So this is 230 for deadlifts. My hips were kind of starting up really high. I wasn't really too happy about that. And I knew that it was going to be a bad day whenever I got into the gym that day. That's why I went ahead and threw on my belt, which I normally don't do until I get up into the 300s maybe. Then we're moving on to 265 pounds for deadlifts. And you'll see my lower back. Oh, it's kind of good. Yeah, it's bad. All right, as you saw there with the 265 pounds, my back was rounding pretty bad. And now we're moving on to 300 pounds. Ugh, that's so gross. I pretty much redeemed myself the week after this, which was actually this week that I'm recording this voiceover. But my lower back is rounding. My hips are starting way up, and I was not happy about it at all. Ugh, it's just gross. I was not too happy when I played this back to myself. And I mean, that's part of the game, though, I mean, yeah. you watch yourself, and then you're like, okay, I was kind of messing around. I need to get back in the game and go for another one. And I get it, but my gosh, my back would have been broken. Yeah, see, my back should have broke. I don't even know what I was doing there. Moving on to bench. This bench, I mean, it wasn't too bad this week. Once again, it was 5. Anything over 5, I'm pretty much just like dead for these huge compound movements. I get really fatigued easily with these. And I am in by no means, you know, trying to tell you guys got to do this, just to let you know. Anyway, going to the 150. And the reason I left my setup in all these clips, because this bench was killing me. I could not get my feet up under the bench. There's freaking prongs on the bench. Just I hate this bench, but we don't have any other benches to use. So I could not get my feet up under it. I could not get some good leg drive or anything. It was really annoying. Moving on to 170 pounds. Yeah, I just cannot, on all of these, I could not get my feet up under the bench. So I could not get any good leg drive. You'll see my knees are barely below my hips on the majority of these sets. It just was not a good time. It was not a good deal. But nonetheless, I did it, so that's good, I guess. Then I guess, let's go ahead and get that 170. It took me forever, as you see, to set up on that bench. And it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna work. Alright. Yep. Gonna get a whole easy 5. It's not really that hard for me to do. This bench never really fatigues me. I don't know why. Everything else murders me. Got that easy 5. Moving on to 195 for 5 plus. I don't remember if I get any more than 5 on this. However, you know, trying to set up easily on there. We'll see if it works. It's taking forever to set up. And lift off maybe? Okay. Wow. How many times am I gonna freaking regrip that bar? There we go. We're gonna get 1, 2. See, look at my legs. They're just moving around. I was not happy with this whole week. Training. It was not fun. Boom. And there you go. Oh yeah, there you go. Thanks for watching, guys.